This is mission control. All systems are go. 10, 9. Wait, Houston, we have a problem. We don't have enough money. People complain, now that we've been to the moon, what about education? And how on earth can space exploration make their lives better? My thesis explores how NASA got enough money for Skylab by building popular support. Skylab was the space station NASA scientists dreamed about during the Apollo moon program, but this dream was expensive. $2.5 billion. That was 80% of NASA's entire budget. People didn't want to pay. They were angry at the government for the never-ending Vietnam War and the Watergate scandal. So I wanted to know, how did NASA get the money? One of the exciting findings of my research is that they did it with 2 spiders and tons of fish. That's right, spiders and fish. NASA reached taxpayers through children. In 1971, NASA organized the Skylab Student Experiment Project competition. They asked high school students to submit experiments they wanted astronauts to perform. One of the winning entries involved 2 spiders, Anita and Arabella. A student wanted to know, can spiders spin webs in 0 gravity? They could, and they did even more. These spiders helped build popular support for Skylab by engaging schools, families, newspapers, and television shows across America. All of a sudden, the space program was no longer just about beating the Russians. It was about education. Skylab was also about sharing practical benefits of space research. This is where the fish come in. The astronauts investigated fish distributions across the oceans. This wasn't done just to expand knowledge, but rather to help fishermen get a bigger catch. This was knowledge exchange at its very best. Skylab proved itself to be a worthy investment because it improved people's daily life practically and deliciously, as they enjoyed more fish on their dinner tables. What does my thesis tell us? People need stimulation. When a government wants people to support an expensive program, quality is not the only thing that matters. Government also has to tailor it and sell it so that people find it attractive and useful. My work also shows how a government evolved to meet ever-changing public expectations. Today, NASA prepares for an even more expensive program to send people to Mars. I would encourage them to look back to Skylab and, of course, my thesis to see how they got the money they needed. Houston, we have a liftoff.